It's with a great happiness that I am too in your house. It's the teaching number 2 that we are following here. It's the ambassador of YAHOSHUAH Ziadia Elia who is with you at the moment. So let's begin with the words. After the teaching, you can ask your question with the WhatsApp numbers. You send with a message, not a call. I don't receive your call, but you send it as a message. It is already shown on the screen. And we're going to see what is the message for all the readers around the world about the war and the danger. There is really a message that I will say to you. If the ambassador of YAHOSHUAH Ziadia Elia is speaking here, there is a words, there is a message for you, and I send it to everyone, all leaders around the world. That it's the leaders who are talking here immediately, because it's they who are maintaining everything. That's why I say to you, listen to the voice of Elia. May you understand what I'm saying here and transmit it and send it to your president, in case they will not hear it and they will regret it. What will happen after? Because it's an order from the one who sent me and send it to them. First of all, we really see how Russia acts, and people don't know anymore how to do. And Americans, they're really afraid of the action of Russia. It's kind of they're going to take a decision to fight, to enter in a war, but that is the end. That's I really say that it must end with the war, and that's why Elia says that before you're going to do your war. Why do I say that to you? If I say that to you, I really know, and I have known. That's why I transmit you to you. If it is still possible for you not to fight, but if you want to boss today, it's yours. But I have said it's really impossible to fight against them. That's why I'm explaining this for you, and I am giving you the words of God. Even you Americans, you are accomplishing the words of God that protect Israel like a shepherd, and you are now protecting it Americans in England, Iranians as Iranian has struck Israel with a bomb, but you put a shield to protect them, and you really know that it's the words of God that you were accomplishing. Let's read the words of God in the book of Jeremiah, and look that it's the words of God that you were accomplishing, and that's what I am just meeting you. When there is no bad things, Elia is saying to you, isn't it better to stay calm? But if you wanna be dead the first, it's yours. Okay, Jeremiah, 31, chapter 10. It is hidden, the words. What are you doing, technician? There is not included the words here, the words of YAHVAH in my side. It is not shown. Oh, technician, you are sleeping. We're going to make it as an international of sleeping. Hear the words of YAHVAH, you nations, proclaim it in distant coastlands. He who scattered Israel will gather them and will watch over his flock like a shepherd. And it's you who scattered Israel before that time, and it's you who received the order from God that you're going to watch over Israel. Didn't you watch over them? About the Iranian who struck them with the bomb, German, America, England. Didn't you send a weapon to protect them? This words of God is accomplished in you. So it's really understandable that it's like this word you are accomplishing that you're going to accomplish the next words. And I already say to you, Russia, it's impossible to fight against him. But if Elia is sent to say to you that it's a danger for you, so be conscious. Be conscious. For example, you say that in the year 2012, it was a famous technician that there was a kind of big land was going to strike this planet Earth. Even the tribe Maya, they say that it was the end of the day and everyone ate much food. Many nations were afraid of that end, because that will strike the world and it's the end. And it's only Elia who said there is no matter in this planet Earth, there is nothing will happen, and there was nothing. But however, you didn't listen to the words of Elia at that time till now. But there is no worries that those who are appointed to go to us, they're listening to me. But for this time, I really say to you, listen to the voice of Elia. Isn't it better to listen to the voice of Elia? Yeah, it's up to you. That's why I say it is a message for all leaders around the world about the danger and the war. And this world is hearing that for the people who listen to it in the place where they could listen to it. But for this moment, is this world who is listening to me. We have advertised and we have published it with an advertisement. It was about, we published it maybe average at 11 in Madagascar. So we have seen it, at least everyone knows, and send it one another. It is a message for all the president around the world and for everyone that Elias says that YAHVAH will never accomplish his word unless he hasn't shown his opinion to his servant. That is the introduction about the danger, what will happen to the planet Earth. What is happening? How about that danger? What is happening? Okay, let's read there words of God about that danger. Let's read it to glorify that YAHVAH. Okay, technician, how to say that? Yeah, it's a little bit longer because it's really important, isn't it? It's normal that we're going to do it more longer. It's really the words of this God, the danger what will happen on this planet Earth, and I will give you what is the reason that danger will happen. It's because of you go against YAHOSHUAH, who is sent by the God of Abraham. The God who said never sin, because he really hates the sin. That's what I say to you. That God of Abraham really hates the sin. Even you who are a sinner, you were saying you will be thrown in hell because you were a sinner. And I really say that to you. Be conscious about this word. Let's read about these words. What is it? There will be a problem on this planet Earth. Your planet Earth will be desolated. And one of the things will desolate it is the war in Russia. And the danger, what will happen in that, the pestilence. It's those three things that we're going to talk about. The famine, pestilence in various places. Because the word of God is accomplished in you, who are the powerful on this planet Earth. The word is protecting Israel like a shepherd, and that is the work of Elia, to let you know about. This is the word what is going to happen, and get ready. And it's Elia is going to emphasize you and give the precision. This word is there. Here is the precision of this word, and I really say that to you. Don't fight against Russia. The people who will fight against him, they will perfectly and completely cow. I'm talking to you what is happening above, and it depends on you if you are going to continue your way. If you don't get in, and if you don't continue your way, I have said, but I really say to you, the key is with me. And you may say, what is the key with you? You will see that, but I have said that yeah, I let you guess what case is with me. Yeah, is it car's key? That's wonderful. Okay, let's read the problem on this planet Earth. This planet Earth, there will be a danger. What will strike him? And that declaration is already declared. I will explain that. What is the reason? That's why Russia moves for his foolishness, because it's really foolishness for Putin, the president of Russia, and he must cause with it because it's time for the revenge. Because when it is the time of revenge of that YAHVAH, who will say to him that it's not okay to that you are doing? No, let him do what he wants. I emphasize the God of Elia, the one who said never sin, and he really hates sins. Let's see the book of God in the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, and in which verses? Isaiah chapter 24 verse 1. Okay, let's begin from this word, and we're going to discover this word. See, YAHVAH is going to lie with the earth and devastate it. He will rain its face and scatter in its inhabitant. When it begins, there is no wonderful word, but it's really a danger. The world is going to be laid waste. We don't care about that because we're going to go back home when we quit this planet Earth. It's really this Russia's topic was going to lead this topic. We're going to enter in this, but I'm going to say it step by step. And devastated, like it's a pot, make it upside down, and it's really there is nothing anymore. That you cannot eat rice and dish in it because it's already on the floor. It's only the greedy who is eating it. It depends on them, because when the pot is upside down, you cannot eat anymore. That is the destruction. So your earth is going to be laid waste. So the laid waste, there was something who did it, and I already say that to you. It's the war. The danger war will strike you. That is the war with the Russia, the famine, the pestilence in the various places. Those things are really danger. That will be messed up on this planet Earth. And listen to what will happen, because we're going to read the reason here. And I already say to you, the people who are on the radio, it is going to draw a picture and try and make enemies to watch on the phone, or to go another person to watch it on the screen. But it's really a little bit difficult. But I'm going to make it a step by step. But it will be difficult for you. So strive to watch on the TV for the picture, if it's still possible, because it's a little bit difficult. He will rain its face and scatter its inhabitants. He will rain its face and scatter its inhabitants, because it's really an anger. What is happening? It will be the same for priest as for people, for the master as for his servant, for the mistress and his servant, and the seller, the buyer, the borrower, the lender, the debtor, and the creditor. Verse 3, the earth will be completely laid waste. What is happening here? It's completely laid waste and totally plundered. So be vigilant and get ready. You're going to be totally plundered. And I already say that it's the extraterrestrial who's going to plunder you. As a proof, you who don't listen to the truth, there is a reason you go to church, to pray not to sin anymore. You want to be taken away from sin, but it's really upside down. What is happening? You go to pray to showing off with your cat. You are asking your money, and it's really happy for the people who chance the name, because it's really a fake cat, and he gives you money. He gives you money, but it's really a fake, because they cannot take you away from your sin. But the true God said never sin. That is it. That is the real. But the God who said never sin, that hate sins. But you like sinning. It is the proof that you are not with the true God, and that is the proof that you are not human anymore. But if you are human, that pleases your ears, hearing the word saying never sin. That is the reason that you go to church. That that power in you, that doesn't exist in you anymore, because it's you who chance it. It's you who settled that thing in you, and the devil, they took advantages with you, and devil make you sinning, and they make you taking profit with sinning. That's why you taking profit with it. And when you hear the word say never sin, you don't like that anymore. Don't go against that, because that is the truth. Because you have been enslaved by the devil, according to the words of YAHOSHUAH. And I really say that the words today, it is going to be longer. Around the world, you can ask your questions, but if you don't want to ask, listen to the teaching. If you want to change, follow Elia. I really say that, follow Elia. You will go with me to YAHOSHUAH, to the Creator, the one who created everything, this world. YAHVAH is his name, the God of Abraham. What did I say earlier? The condition, because I forgot. John chapter 8, verse 44 and 43 and 44. Listen to this. John 8, verse 43 and 44. Here it is. Why is my language is not clear to you? It's like I am teaching you, and you don't understand, you don't care. It is not to understand that, you just don't care. It's a big problem for you, who will go to hell if you don't listen to it. Because you are unable to hear my what I say. You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desire. So the people who don't listen to the word say never sin, they are from the devil, because they praises sinning. So your father is the devil, and you are a son of the devil, and be conscious. Don't die. I will look if your money, your house, your rich, your inheritance will save you. I will say that. You are from your father's devil. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding the truth, for there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks his native language, for he is a liar and the father of lies. So the father of the people who doesn't like the word say never sin, they're a devil. What makes me surprised? They say that I am a devil because I make people never sin, and the people is a devil. You know, the mind of the people at the moment, the one who make people never sin, that is the devil. It's really bad, your situation. People, who are you? And aren't you conscious, you who are listening to me? The people who leading you not to sin, who is the devil, but the people who are leading you in committing adultery to make you a sinner, and they are from the God. What is the picture you are doing, people? Be conscious. Elia said, I don't count from the beginning, that if we count from YAHOSHUAH's era, because YAHOSHUAH said you are a devil and you are from the devil. If the devil has getting married with men and women, all their spermatozoid are belonging to the devil. And the people who observe the 10 Commandments, they receive this word saying your father is the devil. In the era of zero, it's YAHOSHUAH who say that for the people who are observing the 10 Commandments, that we pretend that they're with God. YAHOSHUAH said you are the devil. And how about you who are in this 2025? Because if it is in the era zero, YAHOSHUAH said your father is the devil. And how about the people who are not going to church at the moment? It's really dangerous what is happening about this discussion. How about that? And this is the proof that I give to you, you who don't like listening to this teaching. And let me say that you speak out. That couldn't care less about that. That doesn't count. It's the truth that we need. We let it know about the truth. Because there are many despising about you. Because if not that, the devil is not the devil. If the way that the people who make people never sin, if they don't hate that, so because devil must hate that, and all devils, they must hate that people and measure your position. But you who are hating the emissary of YAHOSHUAH Elia, that is the proof that you were the son of the devil, because the work of Elia is to making people never sin and come with Elia. And let's go to YAHOSHUAH, and you will go to the heaven of heaven. You will be in peace forever. What is the problem with that? But that is what you hate. That's what it is like. And who are you who are acting like that? Who are you? Measure yourself. And you really know how to measure yourself, and I am laughing at you because you don't know, you don't accept to measure yourself, and I am laughing at you. Take a measure and measure yourself according to this truthness, because that is the source of the truth, and that is the foundation of this holy kingdom of YAHOSHUAH, to be never sin. Even you hate that, because you have been enslaved. You have been enslaved by the devil, humans. And as a result, you don't listen to the words. You are from your father, devil. And the sinners, they are from the devil. And I must say this because it's the end of the day. Let's read in the 1 John chapter 3, verse 8. 1 John chapter 3 verse 8. The one who does what is sinful is of the devil, because the devil has been sinning from the beginning. You see, you who are sinning, you are from the devil. That is a proof that you are from the devil, and you are a devil because you are from the devil. That is the proof that you have been enslaved, because our topic is about slaving. And you have been enslaved. The extraterrestrials have been here, and they have done what they did, and you have been counted by them. Your DNA is the DNA of the devil. Everything about you, but you are not conscious. And I already say to you that it's time to be conscious. Let's come back to YAHOSHUAH. Don't you want to come back to him? Isn't it better? You are not late. For Madagascar particularly, it's in 2026, the last baptism. But in the other nations, there is no deadline, but it's still time for calling them. So know how to listen. And we're going to come back to the word saying Isaiah chapter 24, but it's really clear the words about you're going to be slaved. And I really say to the president around the world, in each nations, your people have been caught by the extraterrestrials. They have caught them at all. As a result, you don't listen to the words. It is a message for all leaders around the world. You have been caught by them. You who don't listen to the words, you have been slaved according to the words. Earlier, you have been slaved. Here, you don't listen to the words anymore. In case you don't know, that you have been enslaved, and that is it. I repeat again. See, YAHVAH is going to lay waste the earth and devastate it. He will rain its face and scatter its inhabitants. So he is going to rain his face. In the verse 3, the earth will be completely laid waste and totally plundered. YAHVAH has spoken this word. It's that YAHVAH who signed it, that it's me who said that. And we really see that that word is accomplished in you humans as a proof. You who don't like to be someone who never sinned, and you really hate to be never sin. You really hate that. And we're going to see the next. Elia is laughing, and we don't worry about that. We are harder to say, and we must say. But I really say to you, you have been enslaved. And time is coming in you that you're going to be dirty. Okay, let's continue. The earth is defiled by its people. The earth dries up and withers. It's like there is always crisis. There is always a problem that you don't know where does it come from. The world languishes and withers. The heavens languishes with this earth. The earth is defiled by its people. They have disobeyed the laws, violated the statutes. This problem you are doing, you don't like coming back to the truth, and as a result, God will lead you waste, and you will be laid waste. And I already say to you, the Russia's war, it will not be stopped. And I really say to the President Donald Trump, you cannot stop it. You don't have the force and the power to stop it. You cannot remove it. NATO, even you will be destroyed. There is no power and authority to do that. I have said that to you. And here is the pestilence in various places and the famine that we're going to say. Because you have broken the everlasting covenant, that's the reason. Who is the everlasting covenant? Who is the covenant? It's YAHOSHUAH. And his power is going to destroy you. And here is, now is his time. That is it, Elijah, if you don't know. The one who is sent to revenge in the era of King Ahab. You can check that in the book of King Ahab at that time, and there was Elijah, if you don't know. That is what Israelians are waiting for. You are so funny. I will not go to you, but listen to my words, because I am sent to the other nations, and you will hear my words. There are already the two olive trees, the representatives of Elia, but Elia is going to the other nations to accomplish this word. Isaiah, to accomplish this word, Isaiah chapter 42 verse 6. I have called you in righteousness. I will take hold of your hand and I will keep you, and I will make you to be a covenant for the people and a light for the Gentiles. So it's really a light for the Gentiles, this covenant which is given to people for the Gentiles, and it will be at the end of this world. And that's what Elia is doing. This covenant is YAHOSHUAH, that this God of Abraham is given, the one who was dead on the cross, that the Muslims didn't accept. That is in the book of Jewish, that you don't accept. Yeah, I don't understand what made you don't understand in that, but follow the words of Elia and let's go to the God who created the creators. YAHOSHUAH is his name and YAHVAH is his father. Where is it? Isaiah Isaiah chapter 49 36. It's about YAHOSHUAH, who is sent by the God of Abraham, and even the Muslims, they don't refuse it, and they say that his name is Isha. I thought that you were in the era of plus 600, and it's you who know his story. But the one who knows the story of Isha, that you put it, but I really say that his name is not Isha, but in the Jewish, his name is YAHOSHUAH. And about his story, it's in the Israel, and it's his disciples who wrote his story, and you cannot refuse that. And let's listen to that. We can see that in the book of Israel, and don't say that there is a mistake in that book. How can you say that you were Arabs? That you can check and you can correct the words of Israel? It's not possible. It's them, the owner, who should know it. But it's not you who are the other nations. You will say that there is a mistake with your words. That's really that's not logic, because Elijah is here to save everyone, not only the fake Christianity, but with the Buddhism, Muslims. We're going to call the people the Chinese, Indians. Let's come back to Daniel and YAHOSHUAH. We're going to do it step by step. Everyone, come here. Yeah, that is a love. Elijah is here to save people, and Elijah is saving people as he is sent to them. And Elijah is the messenger of the God of Abraham. And look at the truth of the words of Elijah, and the people who are following him, they become someone never seen. If you want the proof, we are the proof. And we're the witnesses that people who are following Elijah, they never seen. What else do you want? Who's one? Haven't done that. It's only Elijah who is doing that when YAHOSHUAH has gone. But you cannot do that. That is the proof that Elijah is sent and he is a messenger, and the people who are following him, they become someone never seen on this planet Earth. We really thank the Most High for that fact. Isaiah chapter 49 verse 6. He says, "It's the small thing for you to be my servant. Restore the tribes of Jacob. I will bring those of Israel have kept. I will make you a light for the Gentiles, that my salvation reach to the end of the earth." So it is a salvation at the end of the earth. It's not complete, but normally the words say. Okay, let me read another words, because it's not complete. I'm astonished. That's why I'm reading in the book, because in the book it's complete, but here it's not complete. Okay, let's read in this book. We read it in the name of YAHOSHUAH, in case there it's not complete yet as well. Here it's complete. Isaiah chapter 49 verse 6. He says, "It's the small, it's the smallest thing for you to be my servant, to restore the tribes of Jacob, and bring back those of Israel that I have kept. I will also make a light for the Gentiles, that my salvation may reach to the end of the earth." And it's Elijah who is going to bring that at the end of this earth. And it's me who is going from Madagascar to go to the other nations that Europeans and the people who are in a high rank, they don't like. We're going to see the next. And you may say that Africans? No, I'm not African, but I was born in Africa, in Madagascar, but I am not African. We are from us. That you don't know, where is it? Don't boast with your, don't be proud of your ancestor, your legacy. No, we don't need that anymore. That's really bad. That is really a shame to be from the devil. But it's so wonderful that you are from the heaven of heaven, and you will go there and you become someone never seen. That's really wonderful. So Elijah is sent to bring that words to the end of this world, to save people. That is it. So it's so clear. And we're going to go back to the Isaiah 24, because it's so clear. In the verse 3, "The earth will be completely laid waste and totally plundered. YAHVAH has spoken. The earth dries up and withers, the world languishes and withers." What is it? They violated the statutes and broken the everlasting covenant. The covenant, it's YAHOSHUAH. We have been reading it earlier. Because He is the eternal life. And that's why He is the eternal covenant because he is alive forever. Let's read it in the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 1. And let's read it in the verse 18. 17. We can show it. Revelation chapter 1 verse 17 and 18. When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. Then he placed his right hand on me and said, "Do not be afraid, I am the first and the last. I am the living one." It's YAHOSHUAH is this, the one who has his Father who sent him. This is the words of YAHOSHUAH that the disciple said by John or Yohanan. You cannot deny that. I was dead. It's him who said that he was dead. You cannot change that word. Even Muslims, they who believe in YAHOSHUAH, they cannot change it because this is the words of the disciple, and you accept the disciple of YAHOSHUAH, and you accept with the evangels or the New Testament, and you really, and we know everyone that he was dead. And now, look, I am alive forever and ever, and I hold the keys of the death and hate. He is alive forever. YAHOSHUAH is the covenant for the people, is alive forever and ever. And it's because its body is the covenant, so he is the eternal covenant because he cannot be dead anymore. That's why it is an eternal life. And it's YAHOSHUAH who is the eternal covenant, and that people who betray that covenant is the word saying never sin. You betray that, and you really say, and you really dare call in the name Jesus. Muslims say Isha, French and English they say Jesus. Everyone creates their own. That's really unacceptable. And as a result, you become sinners. No one has been taken away from sin. As we see that Muslims, they get married many wives. Even YAHOSHUAH said that one man, one woman, as the words of YAHOSHUAH. That you said Isha, that is a sign that you were a sinner. One man, one woman, and that is the words of the disciples. It's the disciples who say that. The words of YAHOSHUAH transmitted to them. According to the book of, what is it? Let's search for it, because I don't remember it. Let me read it in French version first. But since sexuality, immortality is occurring, each man should have sexual relation with his own wife, and each woman with her own husband. So it is just to avoid sexuality occurring. Just each man should have sexual relation with his own wife, and each woman with her own husband. So just one woman getting married with one man, and that is the words of the disciple, and it's the words of YAHOSHUAH transmitted to the disciple. And you Muslims, you accept YAHOSHUAH, that you chant his name into Isha. That is really a bad abomination. And here is saying that never sin, even you have many spouses here. So it means that you were sinners That is the picture I'm giving to you. Humans, you are doing bad things here around the world. Everyone, you do bad things here. You are the same. So between you, you are sinners. Don't say one another, because you are a sinner one another. You are praying together because you are not. You are a sinner. Because it's so clear that the words of God is settled. And follow it. Let's get back to the Isaiah chapter 24. So the reason of this danger is that you everlasting, and you break the laws of YAHOSHUAH. So if you break the laws of YAHOSHUAH, you will be stricken by this danger. In which verses we are. Verse 6. Therefore a curse consume the earth. It's a curse what will strike you. Its people must bear their guilt. Therefore Earth's inhabitants are burned up, and very few are left. I give you the number who will be left on this planet Earth. Just the fourth will be left. So if it's about 8,400,000,000, your numbers, it's a little bit average. 2,700,000,000 will be left, but the others, bye-bye. And get ready, that work must be accomplished. And it's suffering for the people who will stay here for the last. And I really say that chapter and verses to you that we don't speak rubbish, but it is really following the logic. Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8. In the whole land, declares YAHVAH, 2/3 will be struck down and perish, yet 1/3 will be left in it. So they will be struck, they will be dead by the bomb of Russia, the burning of the fire in this planet Earth. I will explain that your planet Earth will be burned up. I say to you that we will be longer, this teaching will be longer. And what is the end? Will you be foolish? Will you be fool? And will not you continue not to will you continue not to listen to the words of Elia? Your time is that there is no solution anymore, but you are just waiting for the danger will strike you. So just the third will be left in it. And this 1/3, it's really another story what will happen to them. But let's get back to the Isaiah chapter 24. That if very few are left, it's about 2 billions, more 2 billions people. What is the end? The new wine dries up, and the vine withers, and all merrymakers ground. The joyful templars still, the noise of the revelers has stopped. The joyful heart is silent. No longer do they drink wine with a song. It's a sickness for you. The beer is bitter for its drinkers. The rain city lies desolate. The entrance to every house is barred. In the street they cry out for the wine, and all joy turns into gloom. Okay, let's skip it. In the verse 13, let's begin it. So will it be on the earth and among the nation, as when an olive tree is beaten, or when gleanings are left after the grape harvest? When it is finished after gleaning, they raise their voices, they shout for joy. So it's like the people who will build the left, they will see this situation. They will raise their voice, they shout for joy for the West, they acclaim the Lord's majesty. Therefore in the East give glory to YAHVAH. I exalt the name of YAHVAH, the God of Israel, in the island of the sea. But the northeast, there with Russia, but there will be a big fan will strike them, and they will be conscious. And it's at the end that we hear that song, glory be to the Lord YAHVAH. Exalt the name of YAHVAH. There will be a song, will glorify as God. Glory be to the truth. Glory be to YAHVAH. And I said, but I said, I waste away, oh to me, the treacherous betray, with the treacherous betray, terror and pit and the snare await you, people on the earth. There is it, the danger on the planet Earth. People on the planet Earth, be conscious, think about it. Here it is already seen by you. Whoever flee at the sound of the terror will fall into a pit. I really say to you, Messi. I really say to you, Elon Musk is the ministry with Donald Trump. They say that they will go to March. I really advise you, don't go there. Even they're punished to go here, and it's you who will go there. You will go to Rosonogo? Don't go there. Whoever flees at the sound of the terror will fall into a pit. That is the end of them. Whoever climbs out of the pit will be caught in a snare. So if you were from a hole and you will climb to flee, there is no way to escape this at that time. There is no solution anymore. And I really say to you, there is no solution. But what is the reason? Because the floodgate of the heavens are opened. The foundations of the earth is shaken. Because of this floodgate is open. This floodgate of the heavens are opened. The foundation of the earth shake, and the earth is upside down. It's really a big problem. The earth is broken up. The earth is split asunder. The earth is violently shaken. I continue it a while. The earth feels like a giant cord. It sways like a heart in a wind. So heavy upon it is a guilt of its rebellion, that is fall, never rise again. Oh, that is our planet Earth. What is the reason of the floodgate of the heavens are opened? What does it mean? When it is opened, the people who are going to take revenge, who are going to accomplish the word of YAHVAH, they're going to come out of it. And when they are going, it's automatically that our planet Earth is messed up. I will explain that. As the son of YAHVAH, the creators, and as the younger brother of YAHOSHUAH, and I really know the story of your planet Earth, and I am allowed to tell you, and I said, and be conscious, you scientists, you don't know about what is happening here. If one day I asked you why there is a salt in the sea, even they couldn't understand me. But I am here not to give you a riddle question down. But I really say that you don't know anything here, people. Humans, you don't know because you don't own one thing here, because you didn't create it. But here, we're going to draw a picture. What is the floodgate which is opened? And I said, the messenger who are appointed to take revenge, they are going to come down, and those who are above, they are messed up. And I'm going to explain that if I was going to strike and punish the powers above in the heaven. What is it in the verse 20? The earth really likes a drunkard, its ways like a heart in the wind. It's the earth. So heavy upon it is the guilt of its rebellion, that is fall, never to rise again. Say bye-bye to the earth, humans. You cannot take anything here anymore. You who are building a house, you are tired. Even it is going to be shaken. It's really a problem for the people who are building a building. It will be destroyed. Say bye-bye. It will be fall, and it never rise again. I say to the people who are creating a house, don't build a building anymore, but just create a base house. What is the word saying that the earth is burned? Where is it? The word saying the earth is burned up. Yeah, it's really the people who is burned up in the verse 6. Therefore a curse consumes the earth, its people must bear their guilt. Therefore earth's inhabitants are burned up. That means that they're going to be burned up. It means the temperature of your planet Earth is going to be increases. It's going to be increased. It will be burned. A danger for a planet Earth. And if you read these words that I have called, your planet is really suffered. The earth is violently shaken. Have we read that, Ruv? Yeah, we have read that. The earth is violently shaken. Yeah, in the verse 19. Let's read again. The earth is broken up. The earth is split asunder. The earth is violently shaken. So if the earth is violently shaken, it means that the temperature in your planet Earth increased, and it burns the people on it. That's why people are burned. Danger, really, danger. What is the reason of that? Because that YAHVAH destroy even with the extraterrestrial above, and they're going to come down here. Let's read that. And let me explain you. This is the word saying that they're going to be destroyed. And I say to the scientists, your scientifics, let me laugh at you. It's so fake. In the Isaiah 24:21, in that day YAHVAH will punish the powers in the heavens above and the kings on the earth below. 22, they will be held together like prisoners bound in a dungeon. They will be shut up in prison and be punished after many days. I really say to you, the leaders, that you will be herded together in the like a prison, bound in a dungeon. The president around the world, you will be persecuted, and you will be in the danger. You will be bound in danger. Now that words, I transmit that words to you. But I really say to you that that must be accomplished. The French, England, because it's you who are protecting the Israel, because that is the words of God, and now you are protecting him. It's you who gather them back to their land. It's the France and England and so on. It's you who did that, and you cannot go against these words. You cannot replay these words. The God of Abraham, YAHVAH. It's Elia who is sending by them. Be conscious. You cannot go against the words anymore. You cannot deny that. Here is the word saying that in that day YAHVAH will punish the powers in the heavens above. So they will be punished. Let's read it in the French version. We're going to end it, but we're going to end it because it's more that we have spoken. In the version, French version, Isaiah chapter, how many is it? Ruva. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 21. In that day, the Lord will punish the powers in the heavens above. And in that day, the punishment will begin. That is the reason of the floodgate will be opened, and there will be a destruction of the powers above, which are Lune and his team. That YAHVAH will strike them. The soldiers of that YAHVAH, they have gone to accomplish that word. To accomplish the word saying that, let's read that in the Revelation. Revelation chapter 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them, but woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with fury, because he knows that it is time, his time is too short. Let's read it again. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them, but woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with the fury, because he knows that his time is too short. You are from the devil, as we have said earlier, and you are from the devil. This is the message for all leaders around the world. The words of Elia is sending to you with your people and the people who is under your authority. The words of Elia is sending to you. Listen to the words. Listen to the danger what will strike you, because it is the end of you. What is that? What is this danger? Why your planet Earth is shaken? What is happening? What is happening apart is that your foundation is your foundation, the foundation of your planet Earth is destroyed. I will not give you precision. Yeah, there is kind of flu that. Listen to my words. Okay, let me create a picture according to this story. I will create it by this one so that it will be bigger. I will explain your system. I remarked that the universe is not one. You are speaking rubbish. People, you are saying that universe is just one. Universe is unaccountable. Let me draw a universe for you humans, that this one is your universe. For example, that this is the universe for the planet Earth. and here is another universe, but you cannot see that. And here there is another universe, here there is another universe, and else one, and else one, and so on, as like that YAHVAH, YAHOSHUAH, who created this. But there is small and big, but it's your planet Earth that you see, that you say just one universe. It's not you who is the creators, but the universe. It's uncountable. It's only that YAHVAH and beloved Father YAHVAH and YAHOSHUAH and Elia. Who knows that? But Elia is not sent to count it. But the places that I have visited, I really know. For the place that I don't forget, just let it, forget it. That is it, universe. So we're going to talk about the universe of the planet Earth. So let's remove it. We're going to talk about the planet Earth, and I really call the president around the world that you're going to see what Elia is teaching you, and the president around the world, and the scientists around the world, because your teaching is fake. And don't say that you are real. No, you're fake. Just follow it. Glory be to that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUAH. There is a universe like this. It's like a tube. Oh. It's so big. This is the universe. It's like a tube, like a faucet. This is the plus pole, positive and negative. Let's draw a picture with this. But this is a long faucet from the above to the bottom, from the top to the bottom. One of this above on the top, it's so hot, but when it reaches at the bottom, it becomes smaller. But above at the top, it's bigger, and it getting smaller till the bottom. And here it becomes smaller, and you see it, and it that you say a black hole. But I will not say that its name, because it's not time. But this is when that YAHVAH and YAHOSHUAH creates. It's like phase, your creation. They created a gas. Its name is Mones. I gave you the name. Its name is Mones. That name is from the heaven of heaven. It's not you humans who created us. And this kind of a black hole, it absorbs the gas Mones. That's why you see a snail shape above, and it is turning around like a spiral form until it stops. It's like that. That is your picture. So near of this place, it's really burnt, and it's really red. But the others, it's not. It's getting not really burnt well. So those who are a little bit far away, those are the planets. But those who are burnt well, because they are near of the hottest, we called them the stars. It depends on their places. It depends on their turn on this black hole that you call, but it's really another name. That is the creation. What I am talking here. it depends on its turning around and where did he placed, where did he place. It depends on the gas, and it's turning around. That when it is burned, it's a sun. And I really say to you that the sun is round. No, the sun is not round. It's his head that you see, and you say that it's round, but its shape is like a cone shape. Okay, let's shape it. Let's make it in red because he is red. It's a conic, and this round fin that you see, but even it's a conic shape, and the force in this is generate force, and it is exploding. It is exploding on the top, and you see that there is a force above, and it reach to 700 kilometers. It's the force from this conic that you see, and this relies on that ever, because the sun is really special. It's special for the planet Earth, and your sun, there is a line relies on it, and it is an invisible line, and when you enter in that, you will be invisible. You doesn't exist anymore. But that is a zone, that is an area which is protected, but you don't know that. And the force from the sun, that it animated this planet Earth, and only that line which cast to our planet Earth. Okay, we don't enter in that, but if there is time at the next time, we're going to enter with that. Let's talk about this sun. That okay, that is it about this creation. And when it reaches to the bottom, it becomes not hottest anymore, and you say that it is a constellation, galaxy. That's what it gave that their names about. It's the smallest thing that you see. It's that the smallest thing, but before above, it's really danger. Even the devil cannot enter there. They cannot enter. That is your creation. You are from the gas manis, and it is the top above it. It is so hottest, and it's getting colder until the bottom there, as that YAHVAH has placed it. And what is happening on this planet Earth? It is like this, your planet Earth. You say that your planet is a crane, and let's make it as a crane. This is your planet. This is your Earth. Your Earth is created like that. He is created by this thing because the attraction there was that exists, and there are many things who are around it, as you like, or the planets around your planet with your solar system. Okay, let's put that this is your sun. This is your sun with your system solar. I make a line to separate the sun. I say this is the sun system of the Earth, because what I meant here is that your planet Earth is a drunkard. Here is Mr. Sun. This is the one who gives you light. And what is happening about your destruction? That YAHVAH will take it away. Even this holds your planet Earth is going to take it away. When the system will hold you here, this one holds. I remark, it's an extra attraction from this one who will hold it, because this one created this, and this holds the system. And when that YAHVAH destroyed these fans, and when it is removed, it's like something unordered, and it will be exploded, because they're going to be hit one another, and the others, they will be exploded according to what is happening. That is the force of that YAHVAH. Except the fan that the messengers are going to explode. The soldiers will going to explode. But what is happening to remove this fan? So this destruction is going to attend this planet Earth. There are many systems there, but I don't explain that. When it is going to near of your planet Earth, you hear that. It's like that there is two fixation, and when it is removed, your planet Earth is drunk, like a drunkard. That is according to the Holy Scripture, because the system, its foundation is removed. It's like the wall. The wall is removed. That the heaven is going to be rolled up like a paper. Everything in it is exploded, because that YAHVAH make it as this system. So this is the system who protected it, and when it is removed, that is it. That's what the Creator who did it. If you, the physicians, if you really learned about that, you really know that when it is removed, like between electron and atom, when it is unbalanced, the fin, what is happening above, they're going to be hit one another, because there is nothing to hold them anymore. This like of this fin. When this fin is removed, you really know that why the people who learned physics in the university at the second year or the third year, you should know that. I talk particularly to the scientists, but if you don't know that, but I don't know. But I really give you the creation, that it's like this, the creation and the destruction of that creation that I give you. And I say to you that your planet Earth really likes a drunkard. The burning of your planet Earth is increased, because it's time for the revenge, and that is it, that your planet Earth is going to be shaken, because that is the force from above passing through the sun and burning your burning the noyau of your planet Earth. That's why there is the YAHVAH. That YAHVAH is a tool that YAHVAH uses to water this planet Earth, but you don't see that. That's why sometimes you see in a place that there is no water, but there is water. And what is happening above? It's water who is going up, not falling down, because that is a and let me say that why don't you see that the water above, it is falling up. It is going up, not falling down, and it is depends on what my dad ever did it. That is the truth, and that's why I say that to you. And that worm who is burning you at the moment. That's why I say to you that that is not because of the greenhouse effect, but it's really the central of the burning fire in the planet Earth, and it really increases. And we're going to see the next that it's going to strike you. And when it is burned up, and I really say to you, these are the things what will happen. You're going to see a wind, a windy day that will destroy. What is the reason? Because of the temperature is increased, which is from the earth, inside of the earth. So if you wanna fight against the problem of this temperature, it is from inside that you cannot see. It's not from outside. That's why I say to you that there is a tool that YAHVAH uses with it. It is a coffin to cool down your planet Earth. It's like a rock. There is a time that people have shown a picture like it, because and I think that you may see the coffin because that coffin watered the ice, but it's already stopped by that YAHVAH. That's why your planet Earth is going to be temperated, warmed, because the coffin doesn't work anymore, because he really watered in the ice's place, and he really goes in the South Pole. That is his place to go. And sometimes he goes to the North Pole to water, to help this planet Earth, but you don't see that. But that is the truth. Don't you know that if you just there is no force to water the South Pole and the North Pole, you will be burned by the sun. But what is happening here, that YAHVAH don't let him go anymore, and that's why the balancement of this Earth is not any normal anymore. That's why you cannot solve this problem anymore. You will be tired, you will waste your time, but you will solve a problem that is unsolvable. And I say that when the temperature is increased, there is an earthquake. Yesterday there was an earthquake in America. It is about 0.2 according to the measure. And you may say that where the place that there is now in you, because I'm doing the work, I'm still working. For you who are I don't say we don't need you, because that's true. We don't need you if you don't repent. We need you if you repent. Let's come to YAHOSHUAH. The last. When the earth is the temperature of the earth is increased, there is a wind. You will not support anymore. Through that temperature is increasing, there is a wind. That's what will happen. A wind that you don't know where does it come from. The windy, what will happen around the world. I don't say that it's really around the world, that it is going through this world. It's going to devastate everything, many things. And after that, you're going to feel dizzy, having a headache, because the earth is staggering. We have read it. And when the planet is staggering, your mind will hear it, And it's not like that you're going to shake like that. No, but you are going to feel that in your mind that you are not stable anymore. It's like you are in a boat on the sea. It's like that you are turning so fast, but you don't feel it. But it's your mind who will feel it, and that is not for a long time, but it's sooner. That's why I'm teaching this. Everyone's headache will strike them. It's like really likes drunkard, and people will say that it's a new disease. Your planet is relax drunkard, and in you as well relax drunkard. You cannot flee at that, because that is the time to revenge. You really see that really danger what is happening on this planet Earth. And the third is the animals who fails it the first, because they say that it's not normal anymore, and the animal's brain will struggles, and when they feel that, they will come up. The people from the forest, even the cruel forest, they're going to strike you on the planet Earth, on the land. They say and they think that there is no problem anymore in the forest, and they're going to strike you, and they're going to kick you to go back to the forest, and is they're going to live on the land. It's danger what is happening. Let's check that words. Okay, we are still seeking it. Ezekiel chapter 5 verse 17. Let's read that. Where is it? Ezekiel chapter 5. This is a story to remind you the anger of YAHVAH. I will send famine and will beast against you, and they will leave you a childless. Plague and bloodshed will sweep through you. I will bring a sword against you. I, YAHVAH, have spoken. Is that YAHVAH has spoken it? It's the Ezekiel chapter 5 verse 17. Everything will be in you, plague and bloodshed. Okay, let's continue the words in the book of God. Which book is it? Ezekiel 14 and 15. These are the things will strike you. I have said that it will be longer. Don't sleep. Don't ask me at that time that what did you teach at that time? Or if I said will beast through that country, and they will leave it childless, and it becomes desolate, so that no one can pass through it because of the beast. It's an anger what is happening here. It's the beast, the wild beast. They will strike you. They will kill people. There is a headache, but it's not really it, but that will happen. If those things happens, and now my words that it's time for the revenge for taking revenge you. And we really see that it's you who are going against Yahushua. Okay, I stop it from here. These are the three declaration. Temperature which is increased, the windy day, and you have a headache, you will be dizzy. I have given you a hint. Now the words of Elia, according to the words of that YAHVAH. I will end my words about Russia. How about Russia? That Russia, you cannot fight against him because he must accomplish the words that is said to him, because he is the danger from the north. So humans, you cannot fight against him. How about Russia? I have taught you earlier that extraterrestrial will come down because their place has been exploded and they will come down here. They have been fled. They have fled bad. They are in the constellation Andromeda with Jesus, but they have fled because the destruction have gone to destruction to destroy the universe and the earth system. There are many things that I should say, but you cannot support that. It's enough for you. And when they come down, I really say to you, their base in this planet Earth is in Russia. So how can you fight against Russia? Because your technology is from the extraterrestrial. If you have created your atomic bomb, it is from the extraterrestrial. If you know about transistor, regulator, and so on, those are from extraterrestrial. Americans, if you have created your F-16, F-35, those are from the extraterrestrial. Your aircraft fighter, and you say that it is invisible when it is passed. It is visible, but the radar cannot see it. You don't know it. It's the extraterrestrial who gave you to it. And if they who gave it don't lie, it's true. And I already say to you, there was a UFO who was crashed, and it's you who took the technology from it. The devil will not show their real technology in it. But what I really say to you, that there is an exchange. The extraterrestrial gave you the technology as an exchange. They kidnap people so that they will clone people and they will change them into a devil. And when YAHOSHUAH will come here, YAHOSHUAH will see people will have become the devil. It's been a long time that they have done that, as a proof that Americans and those big nations, they have done that covenant with the extraterrestrials. You cannot deny that. You may say that you don't see that. Don't go against the truth in case another thing what will happen, but the truth I am saying to you as a proof, a kidnapping, what is happening around the world, and it is already ongoing, still ongoing till at the moment. But you were given with the technology, and devils, they're sending a clone of a gray, a big gray, and sending to you. And when they come here, you take them and you bring them to your military base, because that is your covenant. As an exchange, they kidnap people and you cannot say. You were forbidden to say. That's why the people who were talking about extraterrestrial before, they were dead. But when the Messiah of YAHOSHUAH is arrived and talking about the extraterrestrial, no one can fight against anymore. And they released that, and they said it's a classified document, because it is according to the contract that you have done the president of this world. It's really bad what you have done. We really say that you have sold people the land because of the reason you want to own a power. Even the power is from the devil. Elia advises you, you have time to flee, to escape. When Elia is saying there is still time, as a reason that, as a proof that the people who talked about the extraterrestrial before, they were jailed and they were dead because they didn't want that will be revealed, because everyone will become a devil, and that will happen when YAHOSHUAH will come here, because humans don't think about that. And they give you the technology that no, your technology is from the devil. Your leader who gave you to him, he lives in Russia. So how much more Russia knows it than you? That's why I say to you, I'm not standing with Russian. That I already say to you, you cannot fight against them. Your technology is theirs, not yours. Let's read the words of God. It's like you were protecting the Israelian, and you really are protecting them. You, Donald Trump, Macron, the one who will come in Madagascar, the president of America and France. You cannot deny, you cannot answer anymore. The German, the England, no, because you were included in the NATO. But the words of God is accomplished in you, and it's like that. The leader of the technology, the leader of the devil, which your technology has come from, his base is in, his center is in Russia, and they will not choose you. They will never choose you, but they like Russia because they really like Russia, and their elements are in Russia. And the special station above is Roscosmos. Sorry, it's Roscosmos. It is from the term Rosonoko. Rosonoko is the planet Mars, but they just say Roscosmos, but what they mean is Rosonoko. It's an indirect misunderstanding. Okay, let's see the words of God about that, because their central is in Russia. Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12. Let's read it in the name of YAHOSHUAH. Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth, you who else lied loud the nations. Yet what is Russia's doing? It's much more that he is going to do. That's why I say to Ukraine, it's better for you to be a family of the Russia. You must be his family. Donald Trump didn't say anything who said that you must be his family, because Putin will not release you. After Putin, it will be the lawlessness man, the beast. That's why you cannot fight against him. He's just going before who is going after him, because there is nothing that he can do anymore. And you have been cast down the earth. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens, I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will visit in front on the mount of the assembly, on the utmost heights of the Mount Zaphon. So if we're talking about north, because there is no north above in the heaven of heavens, but here it's here above, and it is in Russia. If you take the map, it's they who are from the northern. And here the words of God is saying that the extraterrestrial who have betrayed God, and they who want to be the stores, they are living on the northern, in the most northern. It is in Russia. It means that the leader of the extraterrestrial who gave you the technology, Americans, France and England, it's in Putin, the president of Russia. They're laughing at you about your technology, even they're from them. Even you know how to block it and unblock it. When Putin, if Putin will go out to fight, it's a calamity for you, because they will be destroyed. Even they don't want to be destroyed. That's why they will be led by a hook from his place, because they don't want to fight, but they must fight. Yeah, the fight is a little bit longer, but I will explain it later. I will explain it next time. They don't want to fight, but they must fight that America is going to go next to their land, and they must fight. And it's time now to accomplish that word. And Russia must move. And Russia will not move if there is nothing will make them. And the action of the American will make them moving. And when they will move, it's their time. The end is here, and they don't want to do it. That's why they pretend they pretend to be dying. Ukraine is theirs. I say to Ukraine, don't fight against them. England, don't fight against them if you accept. That Donald Trump, he has said that I will not fight against him, and count on your words, because if you fight against them, you will be dead. The center of the devil who gave you the technology, it's in Russia. You know the name of the man, the women in Russia. Xenar is her name. I say to you, follow Elia. If you want to be saved, follow Elia. But if you don't follow him, face the consequences. What will happen? It's you who don't want to follow the truth. But he is the owner of the technology. As a result, who is the first man who was who went to the moon the first? But they pretend to die. They don't want to be shown off. It's Elia who said to you that their base is there, because their technology is from them. If it's from them, the leader is in Russia. You will fight against your leader in Russia. That's why I say to you, it's not doable, your war. Stay calm. Sit down well. I already say to you, it's not okay. It's a misaddress. You are in a wrong address when you will fight against today. Let's read. Let's read with the Ezekiel. Ezekiel 38 and 15. Ezekiel, let's read from the first 1, 2 and 3, 4. The word of YAHVAH came to me, Son of man, set your face against Gog of the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, because Gog is the prince land of Magog, Meshech, and Tubal. Prophecy against him, and say, this is what the sovereign YAHVAH says, I'm against you, Gog, chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. I will turn you around and put hooks in your jaws and bring you out with your armies. Because if he is led by his hook, hooks, because this man doesn't want to get out. That is it. Get ready to planet Earth. It's time to be that you're going to be destroyed, because he knows that his fact to get out will end this planet Earth. That's why he doesn't want to get out, because that will happen at the end. And he will come and he is going to strike the Israelites. Let's see who are with him before seeing that he's going to strike the Israelites. It's the Chinese, the India, Iranian, Arabs, Africans. Let's read it in the verse. Those are the people who will follow him. In the verse 5, Persia, Cush, and Pur will be with them, and all will share them. Helmets, also Gomer with all its troops, and Beth to Garma from the far north with all its troops, the many nations with you. There is Iranians and represented by Africans, and the Eastern. It's in the book of Revelation that is saying that Eastern nation is allowed to create a way. Okay, let's read it for the next time. Let's read on the verse 8. After many days you will be called to arms, and the future years you will be invaded, and land that has recovered from war. At that time, Russia will be looked for, and suddenly there will be conscious that we will not accept that NATO will catch us, and they will be led by a hook. That's why Elias said, you cannot remove the war with Ukraine and Russia, and get ready, you will be destroyed by him. In case if you don't make a contract with him, you will be destroyed by them. The words of God will be accomplished, that there is no one who will fight against them. Whose people were gathered from many nations to the mountains of Israel. They don't like Israel because they are with Arabs. We really know about the relations about Arabs and Russian as a proof that the bomb Putin sent to Arabs, and as well with North Korea. It's North Korean. The Chinese, we really know that Chinese and Americans are fighting. It's really upside down what is about a relation in this international relation. Because Persia, it's Iran, it's Iranian. And see, Africans, they are with Russia. They don't accept anymore. They pretend to be dizzy, and that is it, that he doesn't want to come out, and it's like he fight but he doesn't fight. But that is it. It's like that Putin, the president of Russia. Verse 15. Listen to this. You will come from your place in the far north. Look at this. You and many nations with you, all of them riding horses, a great horse, a mighty army. Verse 16. You will advance against my people Israel like a cloud that covers the land in that days to come. Gog, that will be happened at the end. Get ready, Israel. Russia will strike you. It means that NATO will be destroyed. That's why Elias said before, NATO, get ready, America. You're going to be destroyed. And there is no solution. It's like you who are protecting Israel, that the word must be accomplished. Elias is here to say to you the truth. All what my dad has said, that must be accomplished, because he is the God who creates us. Who is the creators? Do I see the danger and the texture to but the full keep going and the first the consequences? I end my words here. If you know that truth, let's go with Elia. Let's go through the space. We will go into the arms of YAHOSHUAH, the one who created you, so that the spirit in you will come back to him. Save him, because the words you cannot deny it anymore. Let's receive the message, if there is a message, because you have received the fans now. All in America's places, areas, it's really today. In other places, it's already night. In India, in each port, they have their own situation. But if you hear it, it depends on you. But if we stand firm here, that is the love to save you on this line, in this end day, because that YAHVAH will not accomplish his words if unless he doesn't say his opinion to his servant. Eliah has spoken. May you will come back to your creators, the God of Abraham. YAHVAH is his name, and it's YAHOSHUAH that he sent. Know how to listen to. Let's check the telephone if there is, but if there aren't, there is a question. Yeah, there is no question, because they may be thinking about, what are you teaching? That is it. That is the truth. So before that, in front of those fans, the Holy Scripture has said that it's Russia who will come up. Everyone, they're going to be quiet. An advice, instruction I will give to you. America, you will be destroyed. In a second, you will be destroyed, because you don't know their weapon. It's really another thing. I say to you, it's like this, their weapon, and it can destroy you. I give you its size that exists in Russia, in them, but you don't know. What is it? But we know, just there, and I can say that to you. But it can't destroy you at all. That's why I give it a hint. Where does it come from? Your technology. Because there is the owner. It's the extraterrestrial who gave it to you. And where does the leader live? And he is not crazy that you humans will destroy them. That's what you should know. Your weapon is from Russia. And I really say that to you that their problem is not you American, but their problem is YAHOSHUAH who will come and Eliyahu is already here. That is their problem. Eliyahu is already here because they don't like people will be saved and they become someone and everything. Devils, they really hate that, and they don't like that till the end. And devils really hate Eliah, and that's why I'm here to destroy them. So I advise you, don't stand with the devil. Don't line up with the devil. So if you hate Eliah, your place is the devil, and bad fans will come to you. Don't line up to the devil. Come out of them. Let's go to YAHOSHUAH. As long as there is time, come to YAHOSHUAH. I give you all fans, all words of God about the words. Why see the danger and the take shelter, but the fool keep going, and the first consequences. Eliah wishes you the best. Because there is no question, the words is enough. I end my words, it's average 2 hours. There is a continue next time. It will be continued. We can say that it's enough for the people who are listening to. You can think about it. Let's pray. Thank you very much, beloved Father YAHVAH. What I'm asking you, so that our heart and mind will come back to you and know that you are the creators. I have given them the proof that they cannot deny. And those things that I have told must be accomplished. And those things are the sign that the end is here. Beloved Father YAHVAH, justify your words. Glory to your name. And show your goodness, so that they will know you are the Savior. The end is here. Distractions is already ongoing, and they will destroy it. Plagues will be here. Cannot be stopped anymore. Beloved Father YAHVAH, you have scheduled that, and it's time now. Quicken everything. Even we want to go home in a hurry. Beloved Father YAHVAH, in your heart, into your arms, I put that words in your name, YAHOSHUAH, that prayers. Hallelujah. Amen. That is our moment for today. I wish you to be blessed by YAHOSHUAH. It will be continued, but it's enough. We're going to continue it for the next time. YAHOSHUAH bless you.